Back with another one. It is currently 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. Hope everybody's enjoying the week. Um, I was like half awake last night playing this. Got a couple brewskis here. I was able to beat two bosses. One boss that I was stuck on for, um, I was stuck on that boss for at least half a year or 8 months or something. I kind of just gave up on the game because of it. But here we are. We're continuing through the fires of Rubicon. Let me just drop a thumbnail image and pull the chat up. I forgot there's PvP on this, so I could fight people if I wanted. We're gonna take off the, yeah, take this off, put something more light on. This one has 3.6. I like this one. Alright, yeah, everything else stays the same. Hold on. No, I need these. Let me pull up the chat real quick, guys. Alright, got it saved. We're good to go. The Fires of Rubicon. Alright. 1 second, we'll jump into battle. Let's see, let me get the... Got a lot of total rounds in this gun. And then definitely want to keep this. Actually, hold on, where? Yeah, I need the energy blade. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I want the energy blade, but that cannon is just way too strong. I wish I could put it on the other arm. Let's go. Eliminate Joker.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. You see, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around and snapping at our heels. They're dull company, tourist. One thing, though. They're using RADMTs, hot from the black market. They might be a pack of dumb animals, but at least they know quality workmanship. Anyway, you know the score. You made this mess, now you get to clean it up. Well, technically, I'm asking you to make a whole new mess. Ah, whatever. You know what to do. Now get out there.
Alright, let's see. Got everything set up the way I think I want it. Let's go. We're about to run through them.
Authorize this sort to either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Yeah, you wanna come to my hotel? Even though you're an AI.
Let's get rolling.
Let's get this shit. Let's tear some shit.
Tourist,
Go.
get out there and bag me some coyotes.
They're already moving in right now. Let's hit it.
Hey! We got an AC! Never seen one like that before. Must have got a sweet deal from Carla.
Send in the punchers and kickers!
Most of the teams made by our own engineers. When did those hit?
Damn.
They look like fast starters. With intense firepower and
Damn it! This wasn't part of the plan!
Yeah, you dying wasn't a part of your plan, was it? My fucking armored core is maxed out in this bitch. Oh shit. Fuck around. Here we go. Point blank range. You're fucking done.
Clean as a whistle. Moving on, tourist.
enemies detected. I'll mark their location.
Figured you could handle this on your own. So I called off my MTs. About time they got some maintenance anyhow.
Look, fella, we got company! And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies.
We'll go sky high!
Look at this shit.
This one's on you for taking out Rummy. You would have kept watch at least.
They're like an oil stain after I hit them.
One repair kit remaining.
We in this bitch. Let's go.
Confirmed. Coyote force eliminated.
Looks like it's over. Guess I was right to pick you for the job. And now, it's my turn to help you.
Really? God, I slaughtered them in 10 minutes. That's insane. My new loadout is crazy. I don't even have the energy blade equipped.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. I see you're heading for the cargo launcher now. Not a bad idea, I'll give you that. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Got something new. Oh shit, a minigun. That looks insane. A shotgun. I like that too. Damn, that looks nice. Look at all that good. Man, new weapons. 140,000 for the rocket on this side. Do they have an energy blade? Oh my god. This is like... This is... a robot... I don't know what the genre you would call it is, but... It's like a wet dream of someone who loves robots, like Transformers... I'm trying to think of some other ones. There's so many. Gundam. But yeah, I love Armored Core, and to see it get this far, it looks amazing. There's so many different options. Like, what is this? A napalm bomb launcher. That is badass. That is pretty badass. But you don't have very much ammo, so... I'm gonna go with the one that has a large ammo pool, and that is strong. This minigun is pretty enticing, and so is this gun, like super extended mag. What's up, Daniel? By the way, what's up, bro? What up, Jay? Bro, why do you always make like a thinking face? You want Armored Core is like all it takes is a simple Google search. I can tell you though, real easy. Laser rifle. Holy shit, laser shotgun. Oh, six. Yeah. And Armored Core. Okay, let me just tell you. Alright, you never played it, but the core, it's a robot. So the Armored Core is, see it says AC Design right here? Armored Core Design. I pull it open, assembly. Now, this is essentially right here. The whole thing is the Armored Core. But this right here in the middle is the core. So this is the Armored Core. I can change the core to, see, these several different body styles. And they have their own benefits. Like this one right here, it's super big, but it carries a ton of fuel, a ton of like weapons, defense, lots of more armor. But I like rocking this one right here. Gives me more mobility. Then you've got your arms, your legs, your boosters. And then you got your computer, and you got your generator. You got so many different things on here. There's an energy blade too that is really cool. And that's what I was gonna do, was get an energy blade on one. Let's see, here we go. This gun is crazy. You hit somebody with this gun, they're pretty much like out of commission temporarily. If you dual wield them, then you can fuck them up real good. The energy blade is awesome because after you stagger them, you just close the distance and slash them. So I'm gonna go energy blade, and then let's gotta go back to the parts. There's so many good ones right here. How much money do I have? 600,000, 650. Man, I got enough for everything pretty much. Yo, that's napalm launcher. But I want to have a total, see where it says total rounds? I want to have a nice amount of rounds. Laser rifle, okay. Laser shotgun. Pulse gun. Missile launcher, holy shit. That thing looks crazy, 80,000. This thing is nice too, though. Alright, so I'm going with missile launcher for right now and energy blade. It's time to start the mission. Basically, the mission is you either defend things or you escort a hostage or you have to destroy things. A lot of the missions are just going through completely destroying everything, which I like that. Let's see what we got here. Reach the intercontinental cargo launcher found deep within the outer shell of the grid 086. Let's do it. This will conclude the chapter. And mind you, I did just wipe the floor with the last two people with the loadout that I had. So I might have to change it back.
As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians
You can curse in here, bro. It's fine. I'm not monetized.
But if the fires happened half a century ago, well, it could just be some dozer inside joke.
Alright, let's see. Assembly. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it off and put the missile launcher on. And then put the massive gun on this one. Let's see how we do. This is gonna be crazy. I don't know. I want to put the energy blade on, but I don't want to sacrifice that massive weapon. It's just so nice. Alright, I'll put it on. Alright, let me look at the other weapon though, because I just bought this one. Total rounds. This one has a lot of rounds. That one has a lot of rounds. So does that. The attack power is not good though. Pulse rifle. Total rounds not good. We'll go with this one. We'll just go with this one. Live and learn.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven.
Oh no, man, you ain't gonna get me with nothing. I can say whatever I want pretty much on here, except for a few things. Like I wouldn't want to say anything about the old hear ye, in God we trust, you know, Benjamin Franklin. I wouldn't want to say anything about him because I know that's always a red flag. And I wouldn't want to say anything about kids because that's definitely a red flag. And there's all kinds of shit that goes beyond, oh, I'm monetized or I'm not monetized. You just simply don't say it because, you know, they're gonna come on there and be like, these guys are fucked up in the head to be discussing this like publicly. Who do you think was on the Diddy party guest list? I saw in the police affidavit it was Oprah was on there. And did you see that T.J. Jakes? Whatever his name is, the preacher guy. Anyways, it's really less about what the person is saying on the video a lot of times because of this new freedom of speech. And I don't even mean to get political, but our First Amendment right of freedom of speech, excuse me, is being upheld now more than ever. You can practically say anything as long as you're not on a platform in public or whatever, wherever you're at, where it's allowed, and not have to reap any repercussions for it. It was not like that before. If you said something before, like, for example, the Dave Chappelle incident, right? That someone called him the N-word and threw a snowball at him, and it classifies as a hate crime because it's an act of violence and he's saying a racial slur. Well, because of the First Amendment, we have the freedom of speech, you know. This is going to make a lot of laws different, you know. I mean, a lot of, you know, the way justice is brought about differently, you know. You're going to be able to say pretty much whatever you want while the crime is happening. It was a sketch he made. I don't know if that actually happened or if that was just a sketch, I mean a stand-up that he made, but it's a good example of what could be considered a hate crime. Let's say you're going by in your truck and you yell a racial slur out the window as you're splashing people with water. That's like literally, that's a hate crime. Like, or it was before, you know, these new laws have went into effect about the First Amendment. Like, it's pretty crazy. I've seen people saying all kinds of crazy shit. People care less about what they're saying now more than ever. Cheers, bro. Yes, finally, love it. That's hilarious. My bad, I'm trying to hit this shit. All I'm saying is this. I'm not a political guy. I'm not. I just happen to be white and straight. That's it. I happen to be white and straight, and for some reason, everyone Everyone fucking hates straight white men, I guess. There's a word called mansplaining. I guess I'm doing it right now. I'm explaining it, but I'm a man. I'm a white man. I'm explaining to you what mansplaining is. It's like whenever you talk down to the person. It's so dumb. I fucking hate it. Like, it's so dumb. Anyways, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything.
Let's get ready to
A
fight.
few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
Open the fucking door.
At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA satellites.
Shit. Oh my god. I see what they're talking about, the fucking laser cannon. Holy shit. Alright, we are definitely changing our loadout for this mission. Holy shit, that was crazy. Fuck a energy sword. I'm getting sniped by a mortar. Alright. That looks good, I think. Right. There. Linear rifle. No, let's get this. But it doesn't have a lot of total rounds. Who cares? Live and learn. Yeah, I know, right? See, you get to restart from the checkpoint, too. Cheers, bro.
Nowhere to hide now.
Brute force it is then.
Repair kit remaining.
Get fried.
That's an extremely powerful laser. Careful, man.
Fuck.
Nice moves, tourist.
We made it.
Clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
Oh my god. We got fucked up. Maybe I got a checkpoint there. Nope. Alright.
Intruder detected in Forbidden Sector.
I guess I'm gonna go try and find a way through here. Let's go. Damn. That's crazy. I'm getting fucked up.
Intruder detected in Forbidden Sector. Terminating target.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Fuck.
50%.
Don't get fried.
That's an extremely powerful laser. Be careful with
Nice moves, tourist.
Alright, we still got 2 repair kits left. Let's go.
it. We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
Access the container.
Alright, we made it. In a measly 40 minutes. Under 45 minutes, y'all. What you know about that? Alright, replenish supplies, let's go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That, tourist, is a sea spider.
Damn!
Its relics left a hard
Holy
mark.
shit, come on, man. You gotta give me a fucking checkpoint at this point. Holy shit.
This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist.
Let's go, let's go. Move.
At 50%.
Got him. Alright, come on. Lay some fire down. Holy shit. Come on now. Round them up. Round them. Round them the fuck up, y'all. And we dead. We dead as fuck. Alright, it's gonna be a minute before I can beat him. I can see that. I only got him down 1/3 or 1/4 of his health. A quarter of his health. So he had like 75% left. I just need to develop a strategy. I think I've already got one though. First thing I'm gonna do is put on that big ass core. Let's see, where's it at? Assembly. Yeah, this core. Right here. And yeah, I guarantee you. Oh wait, excessive load. I gotta take one of these off, one of these launchers. Which I'll take off, damn, it's still overburdened. I wonder what I gotta take off. I could take off that, but what I don't understand is how I was able to run it back earlier. What did I have equipped? These two things? Nope. Still overburdened. That's how we'll run it then, like this. Apparently I can't have any missile launchers at all. Alright. I bet you I'll still smoke them.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. What's it doing here?
Close one from the generator. This is no ordinary machine.
Ouchies.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of
Ouch.
the Institute. Victor Enoch survived.
Champion remaining.
I'm about to die.
No repair kits remaining. ADP at 30%.
Raven, the AC is damaged. Focus on the base of action.
Guess we just can't leave the Institute.
Yo, what up, Octo Wave? Yeah, we're changing that up immediately. We do not want to have that core. It is not good. Oh, you've been moving furniture and stuff? Alright, let's run this. This looks good. Oh, nice. Another city. What's that
Now, if you could
one,
just step inside.
that episode of Hey Arnold where it's like the foreign exchange student and he ends up playing in the mud with all the kids on Hey Arnold? That he comes stepping out in the fucking sneakers that are like flashing all different colors. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna make that the thumbnail image after this. Him stepping out of that limousine or whatever it is, and he has the sneakers on with all the flashing colors. And Stinky's or someone is explaining about how valuable and how rare they are. Yeah, you know what I did? That one, yeah. I don't think they were strict because they let him pretty much do what he wanted. Whenever they found out that he had misbehaved, they're like, well, you know, boys will be boys. I would never play in a fucking junkyard like they were in that episode, though. Get tetanus and die? Fuck that. Microbacteria. Fucking brain eating amoeba. All kinds of different shit in there. From stagnant water and just nasty shit leaking out, battery acid. About to release the bubonic plague. Mach 2. Somebody mentioned this today. I can't remember who it was, but they said, I wish we could have a way to like watch cartoons and watch anime together and like in a chat room. Excuse me. I know we could do that on Discord, but I'm just trying not to. I don't want to do it on Discord. I wish there was some free hosting site. There used to be this one called Watch With Me or something.
Enemy detected. That machine.
Do you think getting rust in your bloodstream helps your immune system uh, fight off tetanus? That's what I'm saying. It's like it's beyond being able to be fixed by just your own body's ability. You've got to go get a tetanus shot, you know what I mean? Let's go.
That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Recon. Now what's it doing here?
Control the smoke from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Rick.
Let me just tell you something. There used to be a spot where people would jump into the water and people had thrown stolen bicycles into the water. Right? And you jump down from a distance and land into the water. The water is shallow, and the bicycles are like sideways. The handlebars will fucking impale you. People have been impaled by that shit. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Look before you leap. Yo, what up, Colt?
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The Flyers Virus may have taken the Institute.
I had it past half health. Oh my god. You sound like Eugene, bro. From fucking Hey Arnold. Oh my god, the way that you tell the fucking story, I swear. That's hilarious. I'm sure everything was fine, man. I'm sure it was probably just a minor thing. Eugene has it much worse. One second. Alright, I'm back. I had to piss. Anyways. Yeah, remember that episode whenever everybody's like, oh yeah, Eugene's the Jinx, and then Arnold tries to help him so much, and then finally Eugene thinks that Arnold is the Jinx, and Harold thinks it's hilarious. God, I love that fucking episode. That shit is so funny. Birthday party got ruined. Not according to him. He said he loved it. I mean, like whenever the water like consumed the tent, and then it made like a thing. Yeah, there was a whole lot of other instances where Eugene had a lot worse happen to him. Like he had his spleen and tonsils removed because Arnold like slammed the door and it changed the number, and they thought they were going in to operate on someone that was different. Like that is way, way worse than like other shit that happened to him, I think. Like, you need your spleen to filter out your blood. That's why in the episode he said, I would kind of wish they would have left my spleen though. It's like, damn. Eugene has some really, really bad luck. Alright, let me hit this real quick. Armored core. Armored your motherfucking cores, y'all. Get ready to armor your cores. Me too, bro. That's why Arnold, Hey Arnold, basically taught me about bullying, taught me about real life. It taught me about the social awkwardness that is very common within society. I was able to watch that show and totally understand, like, the awkwardness of different people just simply existing. Here's someone, Mr. Simmons, the teacher. The way that he acts. So, like, either he's not getting with a woman, or he can't get with a woman, or he's gay. Which I don't think he's gay, but nothing has led me to believe that he is. But he's definitely like a pacifist. I don't know. I'm really like I analyzed the profiles in Hey Arnold, you know. Like the mailman. It's like the mailman, you know. He doesn't really have much going for him. Ernie, he doesn't really have much going for him. But a lot of characters, I took note, you know. Let's go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That thrust is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics from Hartman Khan. Now what's it doing here?
Coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was made by a bunch of mad scientists to waste. The fire's line is made to the Institute. Victor and Luke survived.
Let's go. Let's go. Ouch.
It's taking damage. Sit up, Raven.
Oh my goodness. I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to take him out like that. It's crazy. Should I put on an energy blade? I have no idea. Yo, what up, Renee? What up, LCX? Oh, LDP raid. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that, LDP. I shared you out earlier, bro. Let's see. What can I use against him? I could take off my cannon and try and use an energy blade. Yep. I reckon it is. All the modern controls you could possibly want. Very fluid. Very ready for Logan. No, I'm just joking. Let's go.
Now,
Check this
just
out
step
though.
inside.
It's just as simple as point and boom. Oh shit. Someone. I forgot this is a boss fight. Alright, let's go.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. And what's it doing here?
Ouch. Let's try this energy blade out.
Ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
Oh, direct hit.
Mad scientist tourist. Fire's bias may have taken an institute. The dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining. One repair kit remaining.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Come on. Oh shit. This is where I die.
Taking off.
For sure.
Another call response. Watch out.
Now, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
AP at 30%.
Push back, tourist.
Just as hard. Stay focused.
That's a wrap.
Guess you just
Okay.
can't leave the institute.
We got him a little bit past half health. I think that was 1/4 left. Good fight. Alright, let's see. The energy blade definitely seemed like it was doing good. But this thing, maybe I can trade it out for this. We WS Moonlight, is it in this game? I'm not sure what WS Moonlight is, so it would be a question for Google. I don't know. Oh shit. Do not want to do that.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. What's it doing here?
Crow response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires and Ibis may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
What the? It's taking off.
Another crow response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Light shoulder ammunition at
Come on.
Smash it up, tourist.
left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Fuck.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
That was so close. That was so fucking close. I'm not sure about the laser blade. I'm not sure about, honestly, about other Armored Core games. I know that they're being released. They're ported to the PS4 and 5 for the Plus, and like the Plus subscription thing, so you can go back and play them if you want to. But let's see. Let's try putting this bad boy on and giving it a go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That twist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
This one's from the generator.
Look at how much stagger damage that does. That one.
Was created by a bunch of bad scientists.
If I were dual wielding those, nothing would stand a
Fires
chance.
by this may have taken the Institute. Their dirty
Shit.
Two repair kits.
Meanwhile, I'm getting my ass kicked. We dead, boys.
Institute.
What up, Gundam? This game has a good soundtrack. It's just right now it's really light because it only happens at certain times, like songs come on. Let me go back to the assembly here. Let me put the energy blade back on. And pulse rifle.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Thank you for the GGs.
Machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That twist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
This one's from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires by this may have taken the Institute. Their dirty survived.
Two repair kits remaining.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral disease. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
One repair kit remaining.
Come on.
Taking major damage.
Don't hit me.
Smash it up, tourist.
Come on, man. Come on. No.
Push back, tourist.
Alright. Get down there. Get down there. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm so dead.
Guess you just can't leave the Institute.
Armored Core history. That would be pretty cool. I bet you there's probably been a lot of them. So that was not a bad run at all. I might just run it back exactly how I did. I might want to put this core on. See how much stronger I'll be. Good night, bro. I hope you sleep well.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Recon. Now what's it doing here?
Control response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires and I dismantled the Institute. Exploded.
Taking damage. Good upgrade. Great. Focus on evasive action.
Brings a sea weapon out from some trip. What the? It's taking off.
Another core response. Watch out.
You know, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop. Push back, tourist. What's that?
That's a wrap.
You just can't leave the Institute.
Nation. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so let me take off the pulse cannon. Put this on. Then put this. It says I'm overburdened. There we go. Alright, let's run it. Damn.
Scientific Institute. Their dirty work survived.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
No repair kits remaining. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
What the? It's taking off.
Another close. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
AP at 30%.
Push back, tourist.
Just as hard. Stay focused. It's taking major damage. You do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
Right shoulder ammunition at left shoulder.
Oh my god. They want me to shoulder the whole fucking army on my back. My goodness. Fuck. 1 second, please. Alright, I'm back. I had to piss again. Anyways. I think I got this. I have him all the way down to 1/4. A quarter of his health is the lowest I've got him. Armored piss. What up, Renee? It's the momentum. Okay. I get that, but I have to break his shield before I can ever even do damage to him. So, yeah, it is about the momentum. That's why I have the assembly the way I do. I have two very heavy weapons. And if I could back all the way out, I would buy the gun that's on the right on the left as well and hit him with both of those. And it would be like a perfect. But we gotta work with what we gotta work with. Okay. That's good old fashioned talking about things. Okay. Let's go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Crow smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires by the Institute. The dirty work survived.
Ouch.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
We have no more heals. And it's a wrap.
Just can't beat the Institute.
Alright, let's go again. No distractions this time, let's go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Crow smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires by the Institute. The dirty work survived.
Oh shit.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Leaves a sea weapon out for someone to trip over.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
I'm dead.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
Ah, man. At least I can get him to half health. Jilly started Ender Lilies. Nice. After this, I think it might be the last boss of the mission. It says level 3.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Recon. What's it doing here?
Coral smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourists. The fire's line was made to the Institute. The dirty work survived.
No way.
The Institute.
He killed me in one fucking slash. That shows you how it goes, folks. It's never over until it's over. Yeah, I know, right? I just did a little quick step to the side, but damn. That laser cannon or whatever it was.
Just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Recon. What's it doing here?
Coral smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourists. The fire's line was made to your Institute. The dirty work survived.
Ouch.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on the basics that's taking damage. Clear it up, Raven.
Fuck, I missed. We did. Oh my god, every time. I got this. I know I got this.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Recon. What's it doing here?
I'm dead.
Major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smashing up, tourist.
Yeah.
Just can't beat the Institute.
Yeah, it is. Whenever it gets up there high, it's hard as shit.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Let's go. Energy weapons.
Detected.
I'm not really using energy weapons. I'll switch to them next time if this doesn't work anymore.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. What's it doing here?
Close from the generator. This is no ordinary machine.
Ouch.
Careful, Raven.
It's created by a bunch of
Ouch.
mad scientists, tourist.
Yeah, alright, let's try energy weapons.
Institute.
We're gonna use the plasma rifle and the plasma rifle. And energy blade. Let's see how it goes. And let's put on the heavy core if it'll fit. Yeah. This is probably not gonna be good, but let's just try it.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. What's it doing here?
Close from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. Dirty work survived.
Keep it up, Raven.
What the? It's taking off.
Another call response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't believe that too much.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
No repair kits remaining.
Oh,
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
alright, that was definitely a good run. Energy weapons, a good idea. The energy blade and... Alright, I want to try a different one. Take off the, I don't know. Actually, both of these are really good. Let's run it back like this.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now, what's it doing here?
Close what's in the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fire's right is
Whoa. We got fucked up immediately. Alright. I've got another idea. Multi rocket launchers here. Oh, can't put the laser cannon on it. That one. There we go. This should help out. And instead of the energy blade, give me that massive cannon thing. And instead of the massive core, give me the regular core.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now, what's it doing here?
Close what's in the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fire's light is
What the fuck?
2 repair kits remaining.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Oh my. Direct hit.
Ace is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Another one.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the machine.
I'm so dead.
Left shoulder ammunition. 30%. At 30%.
It's taking major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist. Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
Pretty much everything tracks. I just need to hold the reticle over it until it turns red. And the minute that I take it away, it stops tracking. So
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. What's it doing here?
Coral smoke from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires by this may have taken the Institute.
I've already exhausted all my health.
No repair kits remaining.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral smoke. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Taking major damage. You can do this, Raven.
We're never gonna get back to the workshop.
Institute.
Oh my god. Alright, go full tank. I'll try it. Let me get a drink of water here. Let's go. Pulse cannon. Energy blade. Alright, that looks pretty nice. I wonder if I can put the tank on it. Nah. Let's try it like this. I've got an energy, like a rifle on my back or something. Let's try it.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider.
It healed up. Somehow it healed up. That's crazy. God, man, you see that bottom bar? That it's white? That's its health bar. I'm so close to beating it. I'm calling it after this. It's enough armored core for one fucking
Now, if you
night.
could just step
I'll
inside.
play something else later. Alright, let's go.
Found a sea weapon. That twist, it's a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics sent to Harmon. Now what's it doing here?
Core response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourists. Fire's Night is the Institute. Dirty Works Fund. Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
In there. Yeah, 2 Assassin's Creed. I mean, not Assassin's Creed. 2 Armored Core sessions in one day. Yep. You can never have enough Armored Core. You can never armor your core enough.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Alright, let's go.
Enemy detected.
Found a sea weapon. That twist, it's a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics sent to Harmon. Now what's it doing here?
Core response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven. It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourists. Fire's Night is the Institute. The Dirty Works Fund. What the? It's taking off.
Another core response. Watch out.
No, this could be some good R&D data. Can't we get back to the workshop? Push back, tourist. Guess you
Oh
just
my
can't beat the
goodness.
Institute.
I tried to heal, I still had 1 heal.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist, it's a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics sent to Harmon. Now what's it doing here?
Core response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists.
I did not even heal up at all that time. Okay. Definitely slacking. What up, Blight Wave? I've got this, guys. I'm about to focus and beat this one. Let's go, let's go. We got it.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
we did.
Guess you just can't beat the
That
Institute.
third form just fucks me up every time. I need to get up in the air.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Found a sea weapon. That to us is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
World smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven. It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fire's line is made to the Institute. The dirty work survived.
Repair kits remaining.
What the? It's taking off.
Another code. Watch out.
It's that then.
Wow.
Just can't beat the Institute.
I had 2 repairs left as well. I gotta get above the enemy. On that last part.
Now, if you could just step inside.
It's okay, guys. I got this shit, man.
Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
World smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven. Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fire's line was made to the Institute. The dirty work survived.
Two repair kits remaining.
What the? It's taking off.
Alright.
Another coral response.
Get all the way up here.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Back to the workshop.
Alright. Now I gotta get the fuck out of the way because this
Smash it up, tourist.
attack is terrible.
At 30%.
If you're below it,
Just can't beat the Institute.
if you're below it, you're dead. You had to attack it from the top. The energy blade is really nice though, I gotta say. Ouch. Oh my god.
Guess you just can't leave the Institute.
Getting absolutely decimated out here.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Enemy detected.
I know I probably need the energy blade to survive. I just want to see what's up with it.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon.
Souls are regenerated. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists tourists. Fires by this may have taken the Institute. Victor survived.
One repair kit remaining. 50%.
Taking damage. Get up, Raven.
No repair kits remaining. Left shoulder ammunition. 50%.
What the? It's taking off.
Another warrior force. Watch out.
No. Guess you just can't leave the Institute.
I know, right? I wish I could do a backstab or a visceral or a parry. Okay, let's see. That obviously was not a good combo. We're gonna go back to Energy Blade. And I'll try this rifle out. Oh yeah, and we want to get the extra. No, that's too much.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon.
Man, that was like the quickest death ever. Pulse rifle. I just got this gun. Let's try this.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics of Tahan Khan. Now what's it doing here?
Coral cells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fire's line was being taken Institute. Victor York survived.
2 repair kits remaining. 1 repair kit remaining.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven. Raven, your AC is damaged.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to go back to the workshop.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
Right hand ammunition at 50%.
Guess you just can't leave the Institute.
Good night, Renee. You saying I should use the pulse rifle? Okay. Let's go.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Khan. What's it doing here?
Coral cells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
I've got a plan of action.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Con. Now what's it doing here?
Control signals from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists. Fire's minds may have taken the Institute. Dirty survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up.
50%. At 30%.
Raven, your HP is stable. Focus on evasive action.
There's a sea of mountains in nature.
I'll call it after this fight, guys.
Now, if you could
I
just
might
step
come back with a
inside.
different game later, but I'll call it after this one. Sorry for taking so long on it.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Con.
Wow.
Guess we just can't beat the Institute.
One hit kill.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider.
I give up. Unless I can go right back in. Let me go to the parts shop. Buy. I want to buy this. This. And this. Take off this. Go on.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven.
I don't think it's gonna start us at the end.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what
Oh
happened.
my god. I remember this. Dude, this whole mission is crazy. I cannot believe I quit this mission. I could not beat that final part. I'm just gonna come back to it later. Yeah, this is crazy. I shouldn't have exited. Alright, peace out, you guys.